What if I told you the darkest day in human history was actually the greatest act of love ever shown, a day filled with betrayal, suffering, and death? Yet, billions around the world call it Good Friday. Why? What really happened on that day? And what does it mean for you today? Stay with me, because you'll understand why this moment changed everything. Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving deep into the powerful story of Good Friday, straight from the Bible. This isn't just a story, it's the foundation of Christian faith. Let's go back over 2,000 years, to the final hours of Jesus Christ. The story begins in a quiet garden called Gethsemane. Jesus knew what was coming. He prayed in deep anguish. He prayed, "Father, if it is possible, let this cup pass from me. Yet not my will, but yours be done." Then, suddenly, a crowd arrives, soldiers, religious leaders, and leading them, one of his own disciples, Judas Iscariot, with a kiss. Judas betrays Jesus, and just like that, Jesus is arrested. Imagine being betrayed by someone you trusted deeply. Yet Jesus didn't resist. He chose this path. Jesus is taken before religious leaders and later the Roman governor, Pontius Pilate. False witnesses accuse him. They mock him. Pilate finds no fault in him, yet the crowd demands his death. They shout, "Crucify him!" And even though he was innocent, Jesus is sentenced to die. Sometimes truth is rejected, even when it's right there. Before the crucifixion, Jesus is brutally beaten. A crown of thorns is forced onto his head. He is whipped, mocked, and humiliated. Then, he is made to carry his own cross through the streets. Step by step, weak, bleeding, yet determined. Why? Because of love. Because of you. Because of me. Jesus is nailed to a wooden cross and lifted up for all to see. The sky grows dark, and in that moment of unbearable pain, he says something shocking. "Father, forgive them, for they do not know what they are doing." Even in suffering, he chose forgiveness. Hours later, he cries out, "It is finished," and then he breathes his last. The earth shakes. The temple curtain tears in two. This wasn't just a death. It was a sacrifice. So why do we call it Good Friday? Because this was the day Jesus took upon himself the sins of the world. According to the Bible, his death wasn't the end, it was the payment. A bridge between humanity and God. What looked like defeat was actually victory. What looked like darkness was the beginning of hope. Good Friday reminds us of one powerful truth. Love sacrifices, love forgives, love saves. If this story moved you, take a moment to reflect and share this message with someone who needs hope today. See you in the next video.